So today was a really bad day. My gaming mouse went out, so I can't play any games unless it's controller compatible, of course. Thankfully, big picture mode on Steam is still a thing. Thank goodness. But if it's not on Steam, I can't play it. That's the one thing, because I've got several games that are not on the Steam store. Anyways, I am seriously having a bad day. So it's definitely time to hit the Benjamin and feel better. I knew this was going to happen sooner or later, mostly because that mouse was a piece of shit and constantly disconnected. And now that's too loud. It's a good thing though that I can still fucking use the keyboard and navigate through the PC and still be able to listen to music. Because otherwise, well, I wouldn't even be streaming right now if I couldn't even be using it. To be honest. Because otherwise you just hear fucking fan noises and all that shit. Which is not fun. Trust me, I've tried watching a stream with somebody else having a bunch of background noise. It ain't fun. But unfortunately, I have to have both fans on. Otherwise, it would literally be unbearably hot. You can probably already see me sweating a little bit. Like, it's bad. Hey! Is it's Tyler? It's Tyler? What? Well, it's alright, Tyler. You're good, man. We're all here just to chill and smoke and just have a good time. Yeah, I'm literally going to have to probably pawn my Nintendo Switch in order to get a new mouse. Which, that means I'm going to pawn it for as low as possible, that way I can get it back. Everyone will be like, oh yeah, pawn it for this much amount. No. I want to pawn it for only what I need it. That's all, I'll need maybe about 30 bucks. So I'll just pawn my fucking Switch for 30 bucks and go get it back in a few days. After I, at least maybe get... Fuck, I'm gonna be late on a deadline, man! Fuck! I just remembered I have one client I gotta... I'm definitely gonna have to reach out to them, because I can't work on their track tonight. So I'm probably gonna lose like 10 bucks. It's 10 bucks, but like, fuck.
In a few moments, 2 people will die.
Could be better, but I'm alright. I'm just a little more annoyed than anything else. Okay, I need to calm down. I'm hitting that bitch kind of hard. Like, Jesus Christ. Depot in my stomach now. God damn it. Fucking hell. Oh, that was a big ass fucking depot. Yeah, it'll be okay. I'll probably just either A, I'll wait until like the money shows up on my card for a couple of things like a couple of tracks I've already mixed. Just my dumbass, I should have used instant transfer, but I used the free option, and now I'm going to wait a couple of days. So I'll probably have to wait till like maybe Wednesday for that money to show up. Maybe Thursday. I don't know. For a few minutes. But I'll share this show, people. Appreciate it, bro. I'm also getting low on wax.
With a different geometry and a long, sharp shadow cast by the low.
This is bullshit, man.
An ominous construction.
I know I'm not gonna finish off Benjamin tonight, but like,
Long dead gods. Perhaps it is even connected to our primordial
it has lasted like 2 weeks because I've been making it last for so fucking long. But like, god fucking damn, man.
Stone shows up mysteriously in the night, casting scornful shadows across
Or has it been 2
our
weeks?
dreams and our primitive
Maybe about a week and a half. I don't know.
world.
All I know is I've made this motherfucker last a long ass time because I just did not want to be spending money. And here I am, gonna have to buy a brand new mouse because, well, mine decided to be a piece of shit and just be like that pretty much. So my entire PC is pretty much a paperweight, which is very frustrating. What's up, pilot guy? Welcome to the stream. Also, since I'm having a bad day, the goal of this stream, I'm just gonna get high as shit. That's it. I am smoking as much as possible right now. Because fuck this. Also, I'm gonna put on a pair of glasses because this ring light is hurting my fucking eyes. So fuck it, I'm gonna wear my red shades. Now I used to have a different pair that were like this. I recently got these in, but still to this day, I cannot find another pair like it. They were actually polarized. So, like, right now, if I put the lens against the camera, you guys can clearly see, it turns everything red. Like, everything. The old pair I used to have did not do that. It's just the lenses were colored. This shit sucks. Also, I can see why a lot of people actually wear glasses whenever using a ring light. Because for the past, like, I'd say 2 streams, like that green light, since I keep it turned up whenever I'm streaming on my phone, because it just looks better, it does hurt my eyes after a while because I have light sensitivity. That's why I have to wear shades even when going outside. So, honestly, I don't mind wearing these. It's just, I wish I still had that old hair. Like, it would be so much better if I did. I still have a polarized, it's like a, kind of like a clone, I guess you could say, because it's like blue and purple. So it's not too bad, but I like my red ones. A full-size keyboard instead of a miniature one. Because now, like, I can just control the music with the keyboard. So I'm not too worried. Got a pre-roll. Hell fucking yeah, what strain you smoking on? Because I'm smoking on some Alaskan Thunderfuck. This shit is really fucking good. Fucking hell. That part hits. I will tell you guys that. Oh, there it is. This bitch low-key disappeared there for a second. Also, it's a good thing that I can wear these and stream because, like, I usually wear these at night whenever I'm walking. And that's usually because, well, people around here are assholes and drive with their brights on! Bro, we are in town! There is no fog. We don't live in Transylvania. You don't need your fog lights on. It just be like that here, though. God damn it, I got a weed bubble in my stomach. Fuck hell. Alright, well now that I've got that out, cheers. Fuck, man. For some reason, the longer you smoke on that cart, the stronger bullshit. Jesus fucking Christ. Fucking hell, man. Now, I could do one thing, and that's use my phone also as a mouse. I've been thinking about doing that, and that would allow me to actually transfer, you know, being able to stream on the PC. But that is a massive pain. I mean, I could see if I can get it to work. There's no guarantees though. But then I couldn't get back into Spotify, which would be annoying. Than I could after I fix my phone.
The invisible barrier
I'll do it later.
between light and the forces of darkness.
I'll worry about that later. Like, I'm not too concerned. It's just, damn, that really fucking sucks. Fucking hell. I guess I swallowed more of that hit than I actually thought I did. Either that or it's just like straight up gas.
That rips the screams right out of your throat.
Oh shit. My back just popped. Holy fuck.
It all began, old Emmy said, with a meteorite.
Fuck. That feels so much better. It felt like Mr. Incredible there for a second, bruh. But my back popped and I was just like, oh, fucking finally. That was another thing that was annoying the fuck out of me. Now I can actually sit up straight. And it doesn't hurt. Definitely need to adjust one of the fucking pillows on my fucking chair though. I probably need to get like a different set after a while. That would be nice.
Before that time, the wild legends at all, the trials. Even then, these western woods were not cleared half so much as the small island of Connor, where the devil's town court was had a curious stone altar of gold and Indians. These were not haunted woods, and the fantastic dust was never terrible to the strange day. Then there had come that white noontide.
Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna pawn the second monitor.
That pillar of smoke
Because,
valley far in the woods.
I mean, I can't use it right now, and I only really use it for the Switch. Yeah, why not? I'll just do that. Pawn it for like $20. Like, why the fuck not, right? I'll literally tell him, like, bro, I'm gonna be honest, I'm literally just pawning it so I can get a fucking mouse, and then I'll come back for it in a few days. Because I actually do want my monitor back. I have my new one, I'm keeping that bitch. You got me fucked up. And, like, if I had the money right now, I just ordered on Amazon. Probably have it on Monday. Or I just go to the store. I'd probably go to Best Buy. That's probably where I'll go tomorrow anyways. Because usually, like, the shit I get from Best Buy works a lot better. Like, I've gotten my fucking hard drive from there. Like, both of them, actually. I've gotten my, yeah, my fucking, my, what is it, god damn it. I don't really know my computer parts. My power supply, for fuck's sakes. I got my power supply from there. And also, I got a couple RAM sticks, like when I first got this PC from Best Buy. And then I got these that are basically at 16 gigs now. And I got that from front. So, how did I get 16 gigs? Well, let's just say he had a lot of old computers in storage that did not work, and he's like, bro, I'm gonna throw these away. If you can find any parts that are worth a fuck, keep them. And I still have a few parts, so if anything messes up on the PC, knock on wood, like, I can fix it. But, I mean, if I'm being honest, like, I was really surprised that fucking mouse went out. Like, I thought it would just be disconnect, reconnect, disconnect, reconnect, and now it just wouldn't even, like, connect. What happened was, they just kept on saying USB device not recognized. So I tried uninstalling the driver, then reinstalling the driver. And for some fucking reason, the PC would recognize that what's being plugged into it is a mouse, which makes no sense. So the thing pretty much just went out. It started doing that, like, I'd say maybe 2 weeks ago. So its time was already almost up. This PC is 4 years old. That mouse is literally the original mouse. It was about time it was going to go out anyways. So I'm just going to get a new one. Yeah, am I kind of upset? Oh yeah, 100%. I was about to fucking hop on some X-Defiant and play a game with my brother. Now I can't. So yeah, I'm kind of mad. But is it something that's, you know, going to hold me back for a month or anything like that? Fuck no. Like I said, just waiting on some cash to hit my card. In the meantime, I'm just gonna pawn that fucking second monitor that I don't even have the cord to use, like the secondary port, because I thought I could use an HDMI. No. I thought I could use the secondary port, like the secondary HDMI port that comes out of the CPU. Unfortunately not. So I have to use, I think it's a not DSLR. But either way, it's a secondary cord that's similar to an HDMI. That's for a secondary monitor, and I'm gonna have to actually get that. But it has to have an HDMI port on the opposite end, so I'm gonna order a special one because Best Buy doesn't sell those. At least at the one that I go to, which is bullshit. I miss Radio Shack. I'm only 25, but I still remember Radio Shack. Like, as a teenager, you know, really getting into computers and constantly messing up my parents' PC and then fixing it myself, I went to Radio Shack a lot. I spent a lot of my money there. Technically, I was a preteen, and I mean, I didn't really have a job back then. I just have an allowance for doing my chores and shit. But, like, also my uncle, if I helped him around, like help him around the fucking ranch, yeah, he'd give me like $50, like $50 a day. So I could get a good amount. I could literally go buy a new video game, like every single day, if I went and helped him out at the ranch. But it was, you know, it was hard work. Do I like doing No, we discovered really quickly that there are things that I cannot do due to my joints. And he was actually low-key mad that I inherited, like, the joint issues and shit that he's got. He's like, the first time my shoulder popped out of socket, I was screaming. And it was like, oh, no. Like, I just went up to throw up a fucking hay bale. Next thing I feel, and I'm like, ah! He already knew. He's like, oh, no. He's like, trust me, this is gonna hurt. Get ready. Pop that bitch back into place. And I am telling you now, he might as well have given me a fucking RKO. Nah, fuck that shit. Hell no. I refuse to experience that fucking pain all over again. Don't get me wrong, that shit happens a lot. But nowadays it's like slightly, and I can eventually knock it back, or if it is out of socket, I don't feel it. Like, the pain is just, it doesn't hurt at this point. So, that's one thing, like, I inherited from, family is the muscles, really bad joint problems. It sucks. But, am I gonna let that stop me? Fuck no. I'm going to continue to fucking make music, work my ass off, everything I own, and then eventually, I'll have whatever. But, right now I need to do this. And I'll literally go get that bitch, like, probably, I mean, I do have a few clientele, and I've got a couple deadlines that don't come up for like another week. So, technically, like, there are a couple things, if I pawn that, I can do it over. Like, it's going to be a long haul, but as soon as I get that money on my card, let's see, it's Sunday, so, yeah, my money won't show up on my card till Tuesday, but if I finish up those tracks, fuck, pawn shop's gonna be open. Damn. So, I guess since there won't be any gaming on the stream, how does everyone feel about a story time? Now, this, I can tell you guys vividly everything that happened. This is the best concert I've ever been to in my entire life. The coolest concert. Still, hands down, nothing has beaten it. Wacken 2010 in Germany. Now, I'm from the States. My uncle had gotten these tickets for us because the deal was, like, I had to get straight A's for 2 years. 2 years. Straight A's. Nothing but. And he'd promised, if I can get straight A's for 2 years, well, let's just say he went above and beyond. Literally, we got VIP passes, we got backstage passes, all that shit. And it was like $5,000 he dropped on this entire trip. I shit you not. We got the pass. He got my passport. He already had one because he was a veteran. So when it came down to it, honestly, he had money, especially considering they were actually drilling oil on his land, and they had been doing so for like, I think they had been doing it for like a little over 7 months, 8 months, give or take, maybe, at the time. And here's the thing, right? I had no idea he was going to go above and beyond and actually, like, you know, get us the backstage passes and everything. There was one, like, a couple bands, sadly, I didn't get to meet, and I seriously regret to this day not getting to meet them. Like, okay, so there was, like, I remember seeing Immortal, I remember seeing Rotting Christ, I remember seeing Alice Cooper, Iron Maiden, and I think Arch Enemy was on the lineup, I think Meshuggah was on the lineup. Do not quote me on that. Like, those are the 4 that I remember. It's Alice Cooper, Iron Maiden, Immortal, and Rotting Christ. The reason why the last 2 is the day I discovered my love for black metal. Like, the shirt I'm wearing right now is a one-woman black metal band. Well, it used to be one woman. Now she actually has a whole band together, and she is just fucking killer when it comes to that. I do not regret going to see her live. Like, if you guys ever get the chance, this band here, Holder, is a female lead black metal band. Badass. Like, there are very few female lead black metal bands, you know, actually around, but, like, I've heard a couple, just, their vocals don't sound right. They sound way too high-pitched. Anyways, back to the fucking story. Fucking 2010. So I remember Abba breathing fucking fire on stage, as he always does. I remember discovering Rotting Christ. They were fucking badass in 2010. And I think that was like during the Rituals album, or the one after that, that's in Greek that I cannot pronounce the name of. I'm not even going to fucking try. In either fucking way. Immortals from Norway and Rotting Christ is from Greece. Rotting Christ still to this day and Immortal are two of my favorite bands. It sucks that Abbott is no longer in Immortal, so now Abbott takes the number 1 spot. Why? Because he's a smiling dark lord of black metal. But during that concert, it was like a 2-day pass. I had no idea my uncle did this. I still to this day do not know how the fuck he was not arrested. And remember, he's dead now. He can't fucking he can't be arrested. Rest in peace, Uncle John. Anyways, he snuck some fucking weed in one of those little teeny tiny fucking deodorant sticks, like the travel ones. He put it in a scentless bag and then put tinfoil over it, so it would just look like the label. How? I still don't know to this day. How? We were in another country even. And he pulls out a deodorant stick, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? pulls out a fucking sack of weed. Mind you, I was way too young to smoke it at the time. But I knew what the fuck weed was because him and I had been watching Cheech and Chong movies. Also, I loved Ozzy Osbourne at the time, and, well, guess what? He used to be a massive fucking stoner. Go figure. Anyways, so he literally grabbed a fucking beer can and started fucking smoking out of the beer can. And then there's this one dude who started fucking like, it was the coolest concert I had ever been to. Hands down. The pyrotechnics, the bands, the, like, sleeping in a tent on the... It was fucking badass. Like, would I go back to Germany to Wacken? Probably not. Nowadays, the lineups just suck. There are a bunch of, like, metalcore bands, or, like, maybe it's, like, 2 or 3 good bands. Now it's just a bunch of, like, you know, gateway bands, or emo bands, metalcore. Like, I don't fuck with any of them. Like, it's classic heavy metal. Not a massive thrash person, but I still do enjoy some thrash. Doom metal, black metal, and brutal slamming death metal, or just regular old death metal like fucking Cannibal Corpse. But like, I'm very disappointed in how the lineups have been going because I've been wanting to go back for years. I've been wanting, like, actually incentive to save the shit out of my fucking money and go out of the country by myself. The bands are shit. Well, not all of them, but like the lineup is. Like, the lineup is just absolute trash now. The same thing with, like, Summer Slaughter. There was, like, this one good fucking festival in Fort Worth that I used to go to. Like, it was 2018, no, 2017, 2018, and 2019. I went there all 3 years. The first year, I didn't get to go the second day, which fucking sucks because fucking Die Antichrist was actually playing. But I did get to see my friend's band, Chemicals. So at least I got to see him. Anyways, I got to see, I think Dark Funeral was at 2018. Either 2018 or 2019. That's when Dark Funeral was at Fort Worth Metal Fest. Sadly, what happens in that one is the motherfucking owner of the Texas Rail Club, now bought out and rebranded as the Rail Club Live, because, I mean, everyone knows the Rail Club, especially in the DFW area. Anyways, the owner got in trouble for money laundering. Mind you, I'm not surprised, and I'm glad this motherfucking prick got some fucking shit, because it was $3 for a cup of water, and you couldn't get a fucking refill. You had to pay $3 for a cup of water this fucking big. Get fucked, you piece of shit. Like, what? $3? Bitch, I won't even pay you 3 cents. It's water. Like, a bunch of the bands eventually got pissed off about that. And actually, like one time, I remember, like, this one dude, he passed the fuck out after being in the mosh pit because he didn't have the money and they wouldn't give him a refill on the water. He ended up passing the fuck out. The band stopped the show. The lead singer jumped off the fucking stage. Mind you, it wasn't like a massive fucking stage. It was about, I would say it came up to here on me. So it wasn't that big of a stage. So he jumped off the fucking stage and, like, fucking doused this dude with some fucking water. He's like, yo, you were fucking okay, dude? He's like, yeah, I just need some water. The fucking vocalist literally told he's like, we will not continue this show until you motherfucking pricks give this dude some fucking water. Like, they were pissed. I'm not sure if my brother will actually remember that, because I think he was out in the back. He might have been, but I know I was inside. It was during Cabin Decapitation set, and so Cabin Decapitation just refused to fucking actually play until they got this dude some water. Because I mean, they don't want their fucking fans passing out while they're trying to, enjoy a goddamn show. Like, this is ridiculous. Especially, like, considering the cup of water, it was those really, really cheap fucking teeny tiny cups that you would get at, like, a water dispenser. Or, if you were lucky, there's this one chick, this female bartender, she would give you water for free. But, like, she was technically the manager, and she would be in the office. But she would also work at the bar. So, she comes out and literally brings this dude, like, 3 bottles of water, like, big-ass, like, tall bottles of water. And it's like, she's like, we shouldn't even be charging for this. Blame the owner. The fucking vocalist is like, hey, prick, quit charging $3 for some fucking water, you asshole. I'm pretty sure if somebody caught this on camera, you might be able to find it on YouTube somewhere. I'm not sure. I cannot confirm that. I cannot look this up right now because my mouse is working. So, if I could, I'd at least try, because that shit was fucking funny, how they actually called the fucking owner out. And then, like, a few years later, the motherfucker literally goes to prison for money laundering. I can see why the fuck you were charging motherfuckers $3 for a cup of water this big. Like I said, get fucked, you asshole. But, long story short, like, after about 2019, they still have not held that festival, still to this day, which sucks. But one cool thing they actually did do is, like, they have a membership. So, like, it's like $40 a month, and if there's any shows, if you show your membership card, you just go right in. Like, you don't have to buy a ticket. That's actually badass. Especially considering, like, it's a bar. So, sometimes, the concert tickets are, like, usually about, like, $20, $25. But some shows are, like, $75, $80. So, that card will actually save you a good amount of money. I wanted to get it, but, I mean, I'm, like, 3 hours away from the DFW area. Well, it used to be. Anyways. Now, I have not been to a good concert in like 2 years now. Thankfully, though, this October, I'm going to be in Houston. I think it's in Houston. No, in Dallas with my brother. And we're going to be seeing Deicide. That's going to be fucking awesome. Also, I did want to come down in Houston just to fucking see, like, apparently Slaughter to Prevail is actually touring with Marilyn fucking Manson. That's an interesting lineup. I'm down, but Five Finger Death Punch, no, I'm just kidding. I'm going to, and I'll save it like the last set, I'll leave it for Five Finger Death Punch. If they're the first set, then I'll just wait. But if it's like Marilyn Manson, Five Finger Death Punch, Slaughter to Prevail, then I'll, just go around and talk to motherfuckers during the Five Finger Death Punch set. Because I'm not a massive fan of Five Finger Death Punch. I used to be a fan of them. It's just, even back then, I wasn't a massive fan because it's more of a gateway band. Does Jekyll and Hyde still go hard to this day? Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, 100%. But it's just Five Finger Death Punch nowadays isn't that great. Like, I'm going to admit it. They aren't as good as they used to be. Like, it's kind of like Iron Maiden. Is Maiden still good? Yeah. Are they as good as they used to be? Fuck no. Like, especially considering the tempo of their music is half. Well, not exactly half, but if you want to hear a modern Iron Maiden song, but have it sound like a classic Iron Maiden song, speed it up 2 times. Like, that's how basically, you know, an original, like the classic Iron Maiden sound, they would sound a lot faster. But, I mean, they're older, they can't play like they used to, they can't sing like they used to. It's understandable, it's like Ozzy, but, I mean, come on, man. Like, Judas Priest still has it. Like, before you put out an album, you don't have, it's not like I'm saying do some motherfucking cocaine or, you know, speed or something. No. I'm saying practice. And I'm pretty sure you guys do. But, like, practice getting faster at the riff. Yeah, you might have the riff down, the entire song down. Now it's time to start actually getting quicker with it, like you used to. Yeah, you might have to record it in parts. That's technically what I have to do, because I have carpal tunnel like a bitch in my hands. So, like, I have to record maybe about, if I'm lucky, if my palm doesn't fucking swell up, about like a minute and 30 seconds. Before that shit is just like, feels like somebody is literally taking like this end of the dab tool and just said, straight in my fucking hand. No. No. Like, fuck that shit. My palm will even swell up. Like, it'll go from this to about like right there. Like, it will swell up really bad. And that's muscle and joint issues. Thank you, Grandma and Grandpa. Appreciate it. Anyways, like, I'm only 25 and I have the back of a fucking 80-year-old. Not literally. It feels like it, especially considering shit can just pop in and out of place. But I'm gonna take another fucking hit off the Benjamin. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. Anyways, cheers.
They're all lost. Is that your patient?
My phone is on 10%.
Funny feeling.
Like I said, the longer you smoke on that pen, the stronger it gets. Mind you, this entire bitch is mine, so I'll just bring it out of it. Because I don't want to go back and forth, back and forth. Getting too many I don't have any good fucking cups, and no, I will not be Stanley, because I'm pretty sure, like, there was something about, like, lead or some shit like that, like, in Stanley cups. So, yeah, I don't fuck with Stanley cups, but I do need a big-ass mug. That would actually be nice. Then I wouldn't be going back and forth all the time for a fucking drink. Yo, what's up, Smash420? Welcome to the stream. Hey, Gay Zombie, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. like I announced on Snap, I can't stream on the PC tonight, but I can most definitely have the speakers going. And I can most definitely play some fucking music, so why the fuck not? Now mind you, if I turned up my fucking speakers, well, let's just say there'd be a lot more bass in here. If you have headphones, I would suggest turning them down a little bit, or like doing this with them. Or if you have earbuds, like, yeah, turn down your shit. Ready? 3, 2, 1. You can turn it back up now. Yeah, those are my studio monitors. Then I have like one subwoofer. Mind you, they are tiny speakers, and it's just these two go into the subwoofer, so they get a lot of power. And these speakers, well, guess what? They're old fucked up Sony speakers, like headphones. And I just fixed them back up. I restored them, popped them in these fucking monitors,
That means big money.
and fucking hell, they have been nothing but perfect. Very fitting for the stream and the channel name right now. Fucking music goes hard. Shit. I mean, at least. Hey, at least like you were on YouTube, man. I'm glad you can fucking turn in. I'm sorry, I'm really trying to gather my thoughts while also being stoned as hell, so. Like, I've been hitting off this Benjamin a good amount for this entire stream. Mind you, this is like the first time I've actually done like a stream like this, where I'm just talking into the camera for about an hour. So, it feels good to actually be able to, you know, get that and actually get used to it. Because, I mean, that's another reason why I started my channel, is Asperger's. I'm socially awkward in real life. I am quiet. I'm not this talkative. It's just right now it's a lot easier because it's the camera. I'm chilling by myself in my studio.
Big money.
I'm in my zone, man. Like, there's no worries here, especially considering, you know, I'm fucking stoned. Now, being fucking high definitely helps, especially, you know, with the fucking social awkwardness, but that just goes away at a concert 9 chances out of 10, especially if I run into, like, say I'm at a black metal show, and it's just all black metal bands. Now, mind you, before I go any further, a lot of people will tell you that are dumb as fuck. They'll be like, oh, black metal is racist. No, you are thinking of a subgenre of a subgenre. Because that's how metal works. There are subgenres of subgenres of subgenres of subgenres. You are thinking of NSBM, and we don't talk about that. We don't talk about NSBM. We don't speak of that. So now some people will tell you Behemoth is racist because there's a picture of Nergal in an NS uniform. That's because he played a Nazi in a TV show, and by the way, he played the bad guy. Hello? It's like saying, like, what's his fucking name? Red Skull. Whoever played Red Skull is racist because Hydra is based off of the Nazis. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Now, we don't acknowledge Varg's comments. We don't acknowledge that. We acknowledge that he was one of the originals in Norwegian black metal. We don't acknowledge what he says. We separate the art from the artist when it comes to that. Now, Am I a massive fan of Burzum? Hell no. When it comes to his vocals on Oske and like the original Burzum albums, he sounds like a dying raven to me. And I'm not joking. Actually, no, more like a dying crow. Like, I'm talking about a crow that is literally having the slowest heart attack I have ever witnessed in my entire life. Pretty much. That's why Immortal is one of my favorites. They are, in my opinion, so much better. Now, some people will shoot me for saying that, but here's the thing. Before fucking Mayhem, and by the way, Lords of Chaos can suck my nuts. That movie was a piece of fucking shit filled with a bunch of lies, and so is the fucking book. Like, if you do your research on that, all the bands have denounced that. Every single one. Even the ones that aren't accused of, like, the crazy shit. Every single one have denounced that fucking goddamn book. That is why it is so infamous. That's why it's so popular, because it is literally the holy Bible of black metal lives. Pretty much. Now, some of it in there, like some of that stuff, yes, is based off of truth.
How do we fight it? How do we kill it?
90% of it isn't. Like they tried to connect Led Zeppelin with Aleister Crowley. It doesn't make any sense. But if you want a really good black metal documentary to get into, I would suggest Until the Light Takes Us. Perfect. One of the best ones. Or Black Metal Subtonica. Whitey Matty, what's up? Oh yeah, I appreciate it. But in my opinion, like black metal is one of my absolute favorite genres because it's the most creative. It's the most bare bones. What can you do with such little resources? That's literally how it was in like the original Norwegian black metal days. Because back then you had to have a lot of money for really good studio equipment, or like you just put a mic somewhere. Maybe, hopefully, you have a good enough one to record the amp. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a metalhead through and through. 100%. Be careful with cake. I do not recommend cake. That is a very shady brand. A lot of stuff happened around my area where a lot of people got sick, but then again, have you ever tried shrooms? Oh yeah, 100%. It's just, I'm not a massive fan of shrooms, especially considering, like, not right now at least, like, do I like tripping on shrooms? Yes. But I don't like the fact I only get to enjoy it for maybe a few hours, and then the rest of the time I am stuck feeling like shit because I'm not able to chill with the homies like all day during the trip. That's the only problem. Like, considering like where I live, like I stay with my old man, I help him around the house, I help keep it up, like actually like I do the dishes, I help him around clean around the house. Hell, like I help him all the time with his electronics. Also, I pay the Wi-Fi bill, which allows him to watch TV for free on his room. So, in the end, like it's mutually beneficial. Also, like my studio does help out, like especially considering I don't have the average 9 to 5 right now. just can't find anything because it's summertime. A lot of college kids and high school students are out. I've actually heard a lot about cake. Bought it from Everything 420, so I trust it. I understand people's experiences with cake. This cake isn't. Yeah. Now Everything 420, like, that is a good vendor. That is a really, really good vendor. But like cake, do not, like, I would say anything like Delta 8, stay away from. If it's THCO, do not smoke. That is, one, federally illegal now, because, two, it causes Evaldi, which is a damaging fucking disease in your lungs. So you're gonna have trouble breathing for the rest of your life.
So young. So pretty.
Yeah, see, like,
With lots of
right now, I can't fucking, like, I can't do shrooms just because I would be comfortable. Like, what about THCA? Oh, THCA is legit. It's 100% legit. That comes from the actual cannabis plant. That's actual fucking shit. Like, that's actual, like, off the weed plant type of cannabinoid. It's just THCO was federally banned because it's synthetic. Like, it was fake, like Pink 2, Spice, you know? So, like, THCA, if you get, like, even bud, 9 chances out of 10, if you look at the tests, you'll see a THCA percentage. It's just, the only reason why THCA is legal is it's non-psychoactive by itself. It has to have heat to turn into Delta 9 THC, which is regular, average, run-of-the-mill THC. That is the federal classification for THC, is Delta 9. Yeah, it pretty much is, because as soon as you spark it, it's already converting into fucking Delta 9 THC, which is regular THC. Like, that was one of the biggest selling points for people whenever I was trying to get them to buy, like, THCA products, and people would be like, oh man, that's gotta be fake. And then I'd be like, oh, really? Pop that fucking jar open, let them smell the weed, let them look at it. Like, I wouldn't let them take it out of the jar, I wouldn't let them handle it. But, oh yeah, I'd most definitely open up that jar, pop that little fucking seal, just a tad, let a little bit of whiff, let you get a little whiff out of that bitch. And then, here's the thing, since 9 chances out of 10, like, it's literal, like, glue, just putting the top back on reseals that thing, especially considering it does get hot in that smoke shop, so it would literally just reseal it. Also have that we always, like, 9 chances out of 10, if it did come unsealed, you just take some glue bar and go around, like, the edge, slap the seal back on, just so it's nice and airtight, and also throw a little freshness pack at it. Now, will they still do that? Probably not, because that's something I started doing, and everyone else is starting to do. But, anyways, like the smoke shop I used to work at, yeah, some shady shit started going down. They really didn't listen to me when I said, hey, we could literally be rated by the FDA. Like, the feds can be like, hey, what's this right here? I'm gonna need you to slap these cuffs on and hop on the back of this truck. And guess what? They ain't gonna be that nice. No, they're gonna bust the goddamn door open like, FBI, open up, head ass. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm not trying to go to fucking prison. Saying weed is just getting weed these days. Bro, on me. No, it's not getting weak. It's just a lot of the the stuff that is coming out is mid. A lot of people are just getting mid on the real cheap and is dealing that as gas. You are not getting like actual fucking top shelf quality. No, not unless you're paying like 20 G. Especially, well, at least where I live at. You gotta be paying like good money for really good weed. That's why wax right here, like where I live currently, if I was gonna buy wax on the fucking street, it is 20 a G. If I go to the dispensary, it's gonna be like maybe 60 bucks for like 2 grams. They have a limit on how much you can buy. And not to mention, it's gonna be really overpriced at the dispensary. But if I go to my Connect, that works for a fucking goddamn like distributor, I can literally go to him and be like, yo, Mr. E, how much can I get for, I don't know, 100 bucks? He'd be like, hold up, I'll give you a whole zip. Bet. Because he presses it himself. He's making money off of the rest of the shit already. Plus I have my medical card, so there's no like legalities, you know, really involved there. Unless it's like, you know, giving a medication to a patient without a doctor's license, but I mean technically your bartender at the fucking dispensary could be guilty of that, so. And he's already got the licensing to sell, so I mean, there should be no problems with that anyways. So, the point is, like, if you want really good shit, you get what you pay for. Scan the QR of the box and it's smoking. Fuck that. Do not use that. Avoid that fucking cart. Throw that bitch right now. Smash it. That shit is no good. Do not smoke that. Like, you can look up what I'm saying right now on Google. Like, look it up. I encourage you to. Don't just take my word for it. Look that shit up. It is bad for your fucking lungs. Now, it's okay for it. I think it's okay in edibles. But smoking it? No. I was talking to my dad about it, and I mentioned dabs. He said, what the hell is that? Motherfucker needs to... You need to show this motherfucker some wax. My fucking cousin, who is fucking 40, like, he will be like, oh man, weed isn't as strong as it used to be these days. And I'm like, alright, bet. Hit some wax. This motherfucker can't really hit, like, this rig, mostly because, you know, it's one of those really big ones, and he doesn't have that good lungs after smoking cigarettes for so many years. But if I pull out the mini rig, he ain't gonna have no problems hitting that bitch. And he'll be coughing his lungs out, be high as fucking shit. It'll be a good time for him. So nowadays, you know, I've converted him into, you know, the Church of Dabs. Like, that shit, in my opinion, I want to use, like, bud as, like, something that's kind of in between, maybe, like, as a chaser, especially considering, like, it does kind of fuck my lungs, but if you give me a little bit, I will actually, like, I have some roaches from some joints I was smoking earlier with Mr. E, so I might actually clean out the big sheet, or at least just change out the wall. It doesn't really need like a whole clean because I clean it now. The downstem doesn't need clean. I haven't done yet. God. Okay. You need to get You need to get a dab rig. I encourage you to get the whole shebang. Get a turf slurper, get a reclaim catcher, and get a fucking rig that can hold all of that way to top. It will not only save your dabs, like it'll taste good as fuck. And also keep the rig clean because the reclaim catcher. So do that. Like I have the pearls, I have the reclaim catcher, I have the fucking turf slurper, like, and did I get all this shit overnight? Oh fuck no. I had to work my ass off at the smoke shop. Like, still to this day. Like, my fucking gravity hookah, one of the domes is broken. Why? Because it's 60 bucks to replace, but I still got that bitch. And I will not sell that bitch. Mr. E was like, bro, I'll give you 2 zips right now for that one. It was so goddamn tempting, especially considering he didn't care that it was broken. He was just gonna replace it. I'm like, I can't. Like, I still can't to this day. Like, he has asked me like 3 times now. I'm like, bro, as tempting as that offer is, I just cannot do it at all. Like, I gotta keep, I worked my ass off for that thing. And I bought it at the smoke shop I worked at, mind you. I had an employee discount, and that definitely helped. But I still dropped like 200 bucks on it. Like, it's still one of the most pricey pieces in my collection. Well, yeah, this bitch came along. Then I dropped, so like, technically I didn't exactly drop a full 200 on it. I dropped about like 160, like 168 something, if I remember correctly. But this one was like 185 after tax. And I was with my employee discount. And I'm like I get it, it's Clover Glass, it's a big name brand, and they make really amazing pieces. Like, at the same time, like, come on, bro. Come on. That's expensive. But, I mean, a lot of the stuff in the smoke shop I worked at was overpriced. That was one problem I could never, ever get through. Like, we had a loyalty program, but it was just get 100 points, and then if you spent $100, you could get 10% off. If that ain't a dick slap to the face, I don't know what is. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I could go to a different fucking vape store right now, and literally, if I spend 100 points over there, I'm walking out with a whole brand new mod. And it's fucking dumb. Like, that was one thing that I could really never get through. Or even the actual manager. We could not convince the owner of anything. Like, it's just, he wouldn't listen. So, like, eventually I got tired of it. Like, the original manager, like, she left, she quit. Because she was pregnant, and that would be her second kid, and guess how much the manager gets? The manager of the fucking store gets $11 an hour. That's the store manager. That's the one that makes the schedule, does the inventory, is over all of the employees, and yet the owner was still too fucking cheap to pay even the store manager a good wage. Like, I will never go back and work there again. That's why I silently quit. And what I did, I will tell you guys exactly what I did. After telling that motherfucker that we cannot sell THCO cards, the feds can literally bust down the door. We cannot sell certain fucking, like, disposable devices because of new laws that have been created. It cannot have fruit, candy, or a celebrity's face on it. At least on the packaging. Otherwise, yeah, they can come take our shit. Same thing goes with the vape juice, too. They had literal, like, guess what? If you get something like actual, like, brain, can you work, please? If you get actual fucking mushroom gummies from there, and if you look and you see mescaline, if you know what mescaline is, that's from peyote. That's illegal outside of a Native American reservation, federally. Now, if you want to trip balls legally, I'll tell you right now, and this is not, I do not encourage the smoking of any weird herbal substances, YouTube. I do not encourage any underage smoking. I do not encourage the taking of any mind-altering substances. Okay. That being said, the way the Egyptians would get stoned was off of a certain flower that you can still legally get to this day called Blue Lotus. Now, mind you, you can't smoke it and trip balls, but you will get euphoric as hell. But you can make tea out of it. And that is said to actually be a lot more intense. What I did is I took it like actual bud. Whenever we were actually like grinding up like some actual flour, I actually grinded up some of the Blue Lotus flour in with the bud. And holy fucking shit. We were high out of our fucking minds. Mind you, it actually is a good thing to pair with weed compared to tobacco, because Blue Lotus flower, it doesn't really have a taste to it. It might have like sort of a floral taste, but that doesn't take away from the actual bud. Like say if it's something that's really gassy, that floral would actually be like something kind of a decent complement to it. It'd kind of take away, you know, the actual stank, if you will. So yeah, with that being said, like Blue Lotus flower, that is something you can still get, like you can really go right now on Etsy, or like just go on Google and type in Blue Lotus flower for sale. Bam, you're gonna find it in the shopping section of fucking Google. Also, you can get Irish death caps as well, funny enough. Enjoy. Do what you will with that information. I do not encourage the smokage or the usage of any drugs or psychedelics. I am not responsible for what you do with this information. Now that I've gotten all of my legality ass covered, now we can continue on. Also Black Lotus, but that's a lot more intense. And if not correctly, I'm pretty sure that's poisonous. So, don't do that one. I really don't encourage that one. Like, no bullshit. Black Lotus, that can be deadly if done incorrectly. One thing I really do want to try, and I still haven't tried yet to this day, is a DMT card. But here's the thing, right? I will not do DMT until I have my first experience off some ayahuasca and a Native American reservation. That is what I want a whole fucking spiritual experience on ayahuasca. First, that's how I can easily basically set my mind at ease, because I tend to have anxiety. So that would be the easiest way for me to not be as, terrified, I would actually have a really good experience. Especially considering, I'm going to have my brothers there with me. We all said, if we try ayahuasca, all three of us are going to pull up to a Native American reservation, and we're going to participate in a full shamanic experience, if that's the correct term. I'm pretty sure it is. Do not quote me on that. Anyways, if I do that, it will actually help with the anxiety and stuff like that in the future, because I won't be as anxious. I would have already tried it. I would have already had a good experience. I would know how to handle myself during the experience, and so it wouldn't be as scary. I definitely want to try that shit out. Still to this day, but there are no Native American reservations where I am at, unfortunately. Not even close. The nearest one is 2 states away. Yeah. So, me and the boys would have to take a fucking flight. Now, I promise you guys, I'm going to say this now. If my channel ever does get to a certain point where I'm getting sponsorships and stuff like that, I will film that where me and my fucking boys are tripping at a fucking Native American reservation. I promise you that. Still, that will never go away. I will always want to do that. So, I promise you guys, if I reach, when I, you know what, I'm not going to say if. When I reach 1,000 subs, that's way later on in the future, probably. Way later on in the future. But, either fucking way, if it's 10 years from now, I promise you guys, I will film me and the boys getting high on some fucking ayahuasca, tripping balls out of a Native American reservation. I will never go back on that promise. Bruh, I'm not in it for the fame. I'm gonna be honest with you, Maddie. I'm not in it for the sponsorships. I'm not in it for the fame. I'm just in this shit for fun and also to help with the social offerings. A little bit, really to come out of my shell, if you will. That's why I really live stream every day. And I'm gonna be smoking, I'm gonna be chilling anyways. So why the fuck not? So, I mean, if I end up doing YouTube for a living, being a weed tuber, oh fuck yeah, that would be badass. But I do want to act I still would probably be working somewhat at a dispensary, or somewhat in the cannabis dispensary, not dispensary, the cannabis industry in some way, shape, or form. That's really that's my honest to God fucking dream. I want to be working in the cannabis industry. God damn it. Well, if that happens, it happens, and I will literally talk to a sponsor and be like, listen, if know my channel, I'm willing to send them this video. And even if it's like 5 years from now, I'll be like, listen, I promised my subscribers 5 years ago that I would film me and the boys getting high on DMT out of Native American reservation. I mean, I already do that. Like, I stream every single day. Every day. So, like, technically this is like the second stream of the day, if I'm being honest. Because I streamed, I'm pretty sure I streamed earlier this morning. Like, I did a wake and bake. I mean, yeah, that's literally what I do. That's what I've been doing for a year now. Like, I've been streaming for a full year on YouTube. But it's been about maybe like half a year, give or take, a couple months. So, like, ever since I reached 50 subs, I have been streaming every single day since. Now, I've missed a couple of days because I'm asleep, or I don't have that much weed, and I want to save it. So, like, ever since then, ever since I've done daily streams, I've seen, like, it's not like an exponential growth, but I've seen slowly, over this year, just my channel slowly doing this with that subscriber count, which, like, that's fucking badass. And it definitely does fucking go to show that consistency is key on this platform. Like, I used to think, like, oh, like, back in, like, I think it was, like, 2015, 2016, when I did my original channel and was doing, like, Minecraft content, you will not be able to find this channel because it's already changed, and I am so glad nobody can find that. But you might be able to find, like, some old collabs. But the old channel name was Prime General Assassin. I will never go back to that fucking name. That was ass. That was horrible. That was like the first thing that it came out of a fucking name generator, and I was like, fuck it, that's my channel name. Now, how did I get this one? Well, fucking Grimm's Fairy Tales. I just dropped the pendulum. As I was saying, Grimm's Fairy Tales, and the fact that I do love Gothic culture. Like, I mean, for fuck's sakes, I have a Dracula poster right fucking I mean, yeah, I'm usually, like, I try to be as chill as possible, but don't get me wrong, like, I definitely have my moments where I can reach out, but that's just the Asperger's talk. It's just usually, I'm not like fucking wrathful, I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, that's so fucking stupid. Like, I literally say that I am allergic to bullshit, and that is 100% true. Like, literally, I'm allergic. That just causes something to go wrong in my brain. Like, any type of bullshit, it's just like, AOL dial-up happens, something goes wrong, malfunctions, and I'm like, what? Like, that's just how I am. And I do get passionate about certain things, so like sometimes I don't know is how loud I'm getting. Like, I don't notice the volume of my voice. I don't pay attention to that. I just talk. Some people used to tell me, use your inside voice. Bitch, this is my inside voice. Like I'm fucking Scandinavian or Irish. What do you expect me to sound like? Way down here, just talking like this all the time. Would you much rather this? Like, I can can talk like this. This is how I talk on a regular basis. But if I bring it back up here, like when I'm more energetic, like I usually do, and not only will the camera pick it up, I mean not the camera, the microphone pick up my voice better, but I mean, this is usually how I talk. Now if I'm stoned as hell or just chilling, then I'll bring it down here. I don't stress my vocal cords. Like you'll notice during like if I'm stressing them and actually relaxing like my actual throat and not trying to bring my fucking volume up to here. I mean that's usually how I talk. Example A, watch. I'll take a blinker and then I'll start talking. God damn. That one hit my bum. Oh. Fuck's sakes. And there you go. Like I said, like I have a very weird vocal range when it comes to actually like, especially like the impressions I can do. Really go from Macho Man Randy Savage to Yoda, Arnold Schwarzenegger to Schmeek without any effort. Example A is a motherfucking Arnold. Give him chopper now. It sounds more like terrorizing, but still. That's his impression of Arnold. But technically, terrorizing his impression of Arnold is based off of Aries Spears, which, funny enough, that's how I found out about terrorizing. Was watching an Aries Spears video, and then in my suggested feed, like I saw terrorizing. And I remember seeing this dude on fucking Vanoss, like doing an Arnold impression. I'm like, click. Ever since then, I've been subscribed to terrorizing. Never missed an upload. Like that motherfucker is one of my favorite YouTubers. Also, sadly, there's one YouTuber that, I'm not sure the reason why this comes and goes, but the Duck Voice, like, if you guys remember, like, Donald Duck does Skate 3, like, come on, bro, like, I can't wait. That's literally who I literally used as an example. Learn how to do that Donald impression. Like I said, I can go from oh yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage to Yoda I am. Yay, that mouse was destroyed. I had to. Apologize to anyone who is not happy like Yoda is. And I'm not trying to see. Also, Christian, if you're watching this live stream, brother, thank you for letting me use G word. You fuck.
He was able to hypnotize you. And awakened from a horrible dream.
And for those who don't know, Christian is like, he'll be in here from time to time. That's one of the moderators. That's CXC. No, it's XCX Blue. That's who Christian is. I've known Christian for like 10 years. He's the actual guitarist on my Stoner Doom Metal band. So appreciate you, brother. But I literally just have no problem doing really any impressions. If I want to do a really high-pitched impression, it's not the greatest, but if you give me a minute, let me just wet my vocal cords. If you guys have seen Metalocalypse, you guys recognize this impression. Whoa! I'm fucking Dr. Roxo, baby! I do cocaine, oh yeah! And then if I want to go bring it all the way down, I can almost do Morgan Freeman. I can also do, hey Chris, not bad. I can't do either one of those. But I have a very wide range of impressions. Probably maybe about 15, 20 impressions that I can do. If you guys are old enough, you actually recognize who these motherfuckers are. And if you don't, I am very sorry. You need to watch these guys, but hey, butthead! Hey, Beavis. Beavis and Butthead. Let me just list all of them. I can do Yoda, Schmeagol, Meatwad, Stitch, Herbert the Pervert, Donald Duck, Mickey, Roadrunner, Bugs Bunny, Daffy, I'm trying to think, Arnold, Beavis and Butthead. Fuck. I can do so many, I low-key lose track of the impressions that I can do. Oh yeah, Fat Albert. Oh. Hold on. Fuck. Oh yeah, Macho Man. Hulk Hogan. Ultimate Warrior. Paul Bearer. Fuck. Those are the only ones that I can remember off the top of my head. Like, I can do just way too many. If you ask, can you do an impression of this character? Maybe. That will always be my answer. Maybe. Yeah, that's meat bread, bitch. What you gonna fucking do? I found this cool ass game. It's called Reaching. I have way too much time on my hands, and also my little cousins really liked, like, me being able to do impressions. So, instead of, you know, them breaking my shit all the fucking time, I just fucking entertain them with impressions. That's why I learned how to do Donald Duck. But now it's a rated R version. Because that was horrible. I'm getting caught enough like a bitch right now, so I apologize. Now here's the thing. The reason why I'm always drinking soda on stream, I've already fucking drank, like, where the fuck is my big ass bottle? I guess I took it inside. But anyways, I drank a fucking water bottle about this fucking tall. It's one of those, like, big ass mineral waters you can get at the Dollar Tree. So, I'm already down that level. And I'm just downing soda because it also helps, like, with the cough and stuff like that whenever I'm smoking. Because no matter what, I'm still gonna cough because I've always had that issue. But I can always suppress it too. I can stop it and I don't throw up, but I'm still gonna cough. Because, I mean, there's an old saying, gotta cough to get off. Oh, by the way, I did want to tell you guys this. I will be releasing another free EP on my 1 year of YouTube anniversary. On that day, I'll try to do a stream from midnight to noon. No promises because of the weather. Because sometimes it just gets unbearably hot and humid in here inside the studio. And there's just no way to get rid of it. Like, my only choice is to go inside the house. Which means I can't play video games on my PC. So that's coming up. And 3 days. Actually, no, 4 days. 4 days. Then I'll be on YouTube for a year. So I'll be doing a 12-hour live stream. That will be top. That's 7 hours. Like, when it comes to, like, me being able to stream and stuff like that, I mean, I've got my studio, so I've got a small amount of income. So even though, like, I can't find a regular 9 to 5 right now, I'm not, you know, I am concerned about getting one, but it's not like I'm stressing my head off to the point where, you know, I can't feed myself or something like that, you know? But, like, also, if anyone actually does want to, like, make music and stuff like that, my fucking stuff is literally in like, the description of my channel, like, all my contact information, like, all my social media, just DM me on there. I got you, and I'll hit you with some prices, like, right now, unfortunately, I cannot record in this studio because it is still under construction. That's the thing. It's been under construction for about, like, 4 years. Like this one, it's only now starting to look like it is now. Mostly because, I mean, I didn't really do YouTube and stuff like that. And I just did mixing and mastering. And my last studio, I lost. Okay, so I got divorced in 2021. So, like, full-on paperwork, everything. Separated in 2020. Also, the year my mother passed too, so that was just a double whammy. Anyways, the bitch got all my shit. She got every bit of my shit. The only thing she didn't get was my phone, some of my clothes, Thankfully, she didn't get my bearded dragon, and she didn't get my dog Sweet Pea. I didn't have Buddy at the time. So, she can get fucked when it comes to getting my fucking animals. Go fuck yourself. Because technically, she was the one who cheated, which was fucked up. Like, I don't know how the fuck she got all this shit when she was the one who cheated. After about 2 years of marriage. I'm still spiteful of that because she sold, apparently, she had sold my guitar for $20 at the local pawn shop. My uncle bought me that guitar, and she had sold that for $20. It had only been 2 years since his fucking, actually no, 4 years since his passing, because she sold it in 2020 and he passed away in 2016 before I met my friend Jackson. Anyway, the point is, like, I lost about, I would have to say, about $2,000, $3,000 in stuff. And a lot of the stuff just threw away. So, and not only that, here's the kicker, I was homeless for like fucking 4 months in 2021. That shit sucked. Now mind you, do I have a beard and fucking long hair because I was homeless a long time ago? Fuck no. I didn't grow my hair since I was 18. Just so I didn't look like a fucking gentleman. Also, I wear Aussie glasses. I always said it. Technically, these are more like John Lennon. No, not John Lennon. Elton John. Rain. Anyways, the reason why I like Elton John is because my mom used to play the piano. Even though she used to play it in church, and I am not a Christian, I still low-key miss her piano. This studio literally is just my symbol of a reminder that, hey, you can literally pick yourself back up and rebuild something stronger than ever. And god damn, better PC, better fucking sound system, 100%, no doubt at all. 2 monitors, about to be on because I'm on off one to get a mouse. But anyways, like, all of this, and I built this shit from the ground up, allowing 2 hands. So, anytime I I do suffer sometimes from like situational depression and also bipolar depression. I would say it's like the reason why I say situational depression is sometimes I can just be like off. Like this, like I'm just constantly like in this fucking headspace about like, fuck, I can't like, like get the studio looking like this, and this. Like there isn't any good jobs around here, so it's like I can't really get the money to do all the stuff I really want to. It frustrates the fucking shit out of me. But then I start just like bringing myself back. I start smoking, and I'm like, chill the fuck out. Look around you, bitch. It's like there's no reason to, kick myself in the ass. All this stuff, I worked my ass off for. and I got it because I was just, you know, I'm like, I'm not giving up. I want a badass studio. I want a gaming PC. I want to do this and that. And I am not going to stop until I've got my motherfucking hands on it. And I got it. After years of work. Like, I worked 7 years to get a fucking gaming PC. The reason why I say 7 years is I've wanted one for 7 years. I tried saving up for several fucking times over, but I just could never do it. Now, there was one point in time where I had, like, it wasn't really, like, good gaming PC. It wasn't really even a gaming PC. It was more of, like, a studio PC. So, it was really good for, like, PS2, like, it was like PSTs and stuff like that, mixing and mastering. But I only spent, like, maybe, like, I got that bitch on fucking Facebook, not Facebook, Marketplace, on Let Go. That's where I got it. Motherfucking Let Go for, like, fucking $300. It wasn't a bad computer, not at all, but after a while, the thing did turn into a piece of shit. I still couldn't run Minecraft, but on max settings. And now, speaking of, like, that's one thing I'm so fucking glad that I still can do on Windows. It's just tap the search button, like tap the Windows button, and search up, you know, fucking whatever game I want to play. Like, it's not going to take too much effort. But navigating through menus and stuff like that, say with like emulator, or like trying to use, say, OBS without a mouse. Oh no, that's just cursed. That is like if, like, using like a fucking mouse pad to use OBS is like the 5th layer of hell. Oh yeah, just using the tab button to scroll through OBS. Yeah, that's way at the fucking bottom. That's like the 12th layer of hell. Dead ass. Fuck that shit. Would not wish that upon my worst enemy. Hell no. That is just a pain nobody wants to experience. And I will not subject myself to it. It's already a pain trying to use Spotify doing it. No thank you. Nah. But, anyways guys, been streaming for about 2 hours. So if I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm probably sitting good for how long I've had this stream going. I'm definitely fucking stoned. I'm definitely feeling good. But I'm honestly getting the munchies like a motherfucker. So I'm probably gonna end off the stream. Actually, you know what? I'm really thinking. I got nothing else better. You know what? Fuck it. You guys are coming on a journey with me. Don't mind my garage. But yeah, literally, this studio is literally inside a garage. Let's see. I have to cook something anyway, so it's gonna take a minute. Corn dogs, fish sticks, nuggies. Not feeling like any of that right now. Let's see. Lasagna. I'd have to cook that. That takes like an hour though. Cheetos mac and cheese. Chimichanga. And I'm not even kidding. I got a chimichanga. So, give me like 1 sec. I'm actually gonna fucking cook one. Mind you, this house is like old as hell. Alright, so 350. Stick that bitch in there. It takes like 30 minutes for that to cook, so I'm not too concerned. Alright. Oh, damn. Well, you know what? I can always just pay attention to the time I'm streaming. So it is 1 hour and 55 minutes. So you guys can help me out since I'm streaming right now. You guys can help me out on that. But thankfully, I have these for in between to satisfy my munchies. So I was gonna end it off and just play some video games, but why not just chill here with you guys, smoke, play something, you know? If anyone asks, like, why is he fucking playing games if you can't see it? Well, I want you guys to spam, like, everyone at once to say, hey, his mouse is broken. Can't use OBS, and I'm not flipping my fucking camera around doing that fucking shit. That's just trash. Anyways. Got it. Hell yeah. My tech skills have never left me. Might look at you play some jump. Actually, wait. Steam. Where's Steam? There it is. Enter. Boot up Steam, and then I can use big picture mode. I can actually navigate and play some games. Let's see. Compatible with my controller. Thank you very much. Can play some Jump Force. I also have Injustice, Dragon Ball Fighters, Combat Master. I have Black Ops. Download something. If I can actually see games control compatible which one before I even put it down. I do have Destiny 2. I have not played Destiny 2 long ass fucking time. It would be nice to update it. It is going to take a minute to update it. I will say that. So, Destiny 2 needs to update. Team Fortress 2 needs to update. Halo Infinite, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Once Human, Magic the Gathering Arena, and Overwatch 2. Why is Overwatch installed? I think that shit a long ass time ago. I'm pretty sure. Manage. I didn't get to play the original when it first came out, but, like, if I'm being honest, it literally just seems like a slot machine version of Team Fortress 2. And Team Fortress 2 is free, so I'll just play that. And also there's a big modding community as well. So, either fucking way. Overwatch definitely loses out. Plus, also the TF2 characters are just a lot more fucking fleshed out, a lot more lonely. And more of a personality. Hurry up, you bitch! Go! I hope the connection's still okay. But I don't know, man. Like, part of me kind of wants to end it off for tonight. Go in the house because it's fucking hot in here. Also, it's just, I don't feel like really smoking that much anymore. I want to save my shit. I gotta make it last 4 days. So, you know what? I'm gonna take one last fucking blinker off the picture. And end off the stream. And anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. It really means a lot. Let's take this last blinker of the stream. Anyways, guys, stay high, stay metal, motherfuckers, and I'll see you guys later.